Today is a very, very important class. And you guys will realize why this class is so important. Have you attended this before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he will understand why this class is important. Because I always tell my students the interview process, though in the SSB, all the three techniques are equally important. Because each technique has got 225, 225, 225 marks. But why I am saying interview is a very, very important process, though the marks allotted for the interview process is also the same. I will tell you some facts and figures, guys. These facts and figures are very, very important. Just keep them in your mind. Can you believe, guys, in the SSB, the number of candidates who pass, 30% of them actually have cleared in all the three techniques. Means GTO, psychology and interview, they have got 90, 90 and 90 minimum required marks. How many are there?
90.
Only 30%. So actually, the people out of the total number of candidates, suppose 1,000 candidates have passed in a particular year. 30% means only 300 have actually passed in all the three techniques. What about remaining 700 or 70%?
We also have a great opportunity for students who are now going to 11th or 12th class next year. We have something called the Foundation Course, in which students can join us in 11th class or the 12th class. For the Foundation Course students, we have options of the CBSE board as well as the state board, and along with their school education, we also prepare them with evening classes for the NDA exam. Apart from that, they also get to live in a total army-focused environment in a 28-acre lush green campus with proper military obstacles, and you'll also get the support and guidance from senior military officers and experienced educators. So if any of the parents are watching this video and if you feel interested in this particular course, feel free to reach out to us. If you live in Bangalore or anywhere close by, you can also come over and visit our campus.
Now this is a very important figure. Guys, out of that remaining 70%, 59% are 2-1 cases, approximately 59%. What does it mean? They passed in 2 techniques and failed in the third. Yet they pass because we have a conference process. Anybody getting minimum 240 marks, his case comes up for discussion. See this. Though the passing marks should be 90, 90, 90, 270, but we give this benefit to the candidate. At 240, he becomes a discussion case, and an army person becomes a discussion case at 225. This nobody knows. See this. Certain facts which I am going to tell you are very, very important. So, out of the 70%, 59% are 2-1 cases, means passed by 2, failed by 1 of the assessors. But during the discussion, he comes up for him and the candidate passes because of his overall performance. Look at this. Interesting. And out of these 2, usually one of them is interviewing officer. Not only that, now the remaining 11%, see, 59 plus 30, 89, 11% of the cases are 1-2 cases, means passed by 1, failed by 2. And can you believe, guys, yet they pass. Why they pass? Because this 1 has graded him well, and plus the remaining 2 may have given them reasonably okay marks but not passed him. And this 1 is usually the interviewing officer. Interesting, na? So 11% cases are those who are actually passed by only 1, failed by 2, but during the discussion, yet they pass. How interesting it is. you will gradually realize the importance of the interviewing officer. Who is interviewing you? Look at that. It is the commandant himself, or the president of the board, or the deputy president, or a colonel who's a senior officer whose say matters during the conference. And he's supposed to be an experienced one. Not that the other two techniques are not important, they are equally important. You have the psychologist, you have the GTO, they are equivalent to usually a lieutenant colonel or sometimes a major. See this. So the president of the board, if he is passing somebody, it means the others usually, not necessarily, but usually tend to agree because he is a far more experienced officer. If the president says he is a good candidate, others will think twice before they say no. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
It will happen. Particularly, it's an armed forces organization. SSB is all armed forces officers. Little bit the seniority does matter even on such cases, guys. And can you believe it? 225, 225, 225 in all the three techniques, and 225 marks are for the conference. How the conference marks are notionally divided? Look at that. The conference marks are divided like this: 56 with the GTO, 56 with the psychologist, and 113 with the interviewing officer. Look at that. Notionally, they are divided like this. That's the reason you will understand now the importance of the interview. Another factor, guys, can you believe if you analyze the marks of the SSB, you'll usually find the GTO or the psychologist, not that they do not pass the candidate, they also pass large number of candidates, they fail also large number of candidates, but their markings usually has been, even a candidate is good, to a possible candidates also they will give between 90 to 100, maybe 105, 7, maybe 110, 12, but usually I have not seen given the GTO or the psychologist giving marks more than that. But I have seen the president or the interviewing officer giving marks right up to 135, 140, even 155, guys. I have not seen anybody giving more than 155 marks out of 225. But interviewing officers are known to give very liberal marks provided they like the candidate. If they are convinced about it, nothing stops them. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Understand this fact, and you will gradually realize the importance of the interviewing officer. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So guys, if you want to pass in the SSB, well, let there be no doubt that you have to do very, very well in your interview. And let me tell you, all the three techniques actually is assessing those 15 officer-like qualities, which I told you about. Okay, those factor 1, factor 2, factor 3, factor 4. And everyone prepares a dossier of the candidate, and with the help of these ticks, which are called ticks and marks, which I will tell you a little bit later in the class, and you are graded in virtually in every quality. Based on those ticks and marks, your marks are decided, because the marks are being given to you in all the three techniques based on your officer-like qualities. Okay? You may get marks right from 55 to 155. I have seen that. 55 to 155. What is the significance of these marks? We will discuss later, guys. Now you'll see certain more facts about the interview process, guys. If you take the interview of the so many guys, in the sense ki, how was their performance in the SSB? I have myself seen as a president of the board and as a commandant, so many candidates whom I interacted. I casually used to ask, where did you feel most scared? Obviously, it becomes the interview process. Why? I don't understand. The candidates are so nervous. See, it's considered the most dreaded process, guys. Because a candidate tends to become nervous, anxious, tense, serious. And because of that, he doesn't perform to his optimum capability. But fact is, guys, out of the 3 techniques, if you ask me the truth, interview process is the simplest process. You will realize, because you know almost 80% of the questions which are being asked to you through those CIQs, comprehensive interview questions. You already know what is going to be asked to you. What is the interview process doing? Guys, we dig up your past. See, most of our questions are on the past. Why? Remember, you guys are a product of your past, which I told you. Whatever you are, this product has become what it is today because of his or her actions of the past. See this, your past has programmed you what you are today. And most of us, we keep taking the same actions which we have taken in the past. That's why we remain the same, we don't change. If you want to change your future, change your present routine, your present actions, guys. Look at this. So we want to find this product. To find this product, well, the best thing is to dig up your past, to know about your family, to know about your achievement, to know about your educational background, to know your sports, to know about your hobbies, to know about your friends. Look at that. To know about your job, to know about your routine. Look at that. To know about your strengths and weaknesses. And that's what we ask. Do you understand? There is a logic why we ask those questions. Because we got to find out this product. Look at this. So, and by assessing this product, now we know whether it is suitable for the job which we are going to assign him. Is he a potential candidate to become an officer? Does he have those required officer-like qualities? Does he have that balanced personality or the required mix of officer-like qualities, guys? So that is what we find out in the SSB. Obviously, we'll dig up your past. Look at this. That's why the process is simple, because you know what is going to be asked to you. 80% of the questions you guys will know today, beforehand. How simple it is. And we are going to ask. For a repeater, we may change the sequence, that's all. Look at this. Okay, and it's the most scoring process. The process is semi-structured, as I told you, because the questions are set. It's a personality-based test, guys, not a knowledge-based test, which may be in the civil services, where your knowledge is being ascertained and assessed. It is a personality-based test. Look at this. This interview process, initially we make you comfortable by asking you some simple question, which is called rapport building. Because your real personality will come out if you are comfortable and at ease. Then only the interview can process it.